Hello everyone, I'm Victoria. Welcome to my channel and to this video. So today's video, it's a very interesting pick a card reading. A week ago I got this download that I feel like this needs to happen. I'm really interested in what all of the blood types mean for us because they definitely have a hidden, more deeper meaning, and I feel like there's definitely a reason each of us is the blood type that we are. So I thought, well, this would be super fun, seeing if what comes through actually resonates with people. So yeah, this is gonna be a really easy pick a card reading to pick your group. All you have to do is know your blood type, and I have these main four here: A, B, O, and AB. So you can move on to the part which is your blood type. But I just want to say that if any of you are unsure of your blood type or are just assuming that your blood type is a specific type because your parents or siblings have that type, you might want to get it checked because weirdly enough, I've had several people in my life already. Either one person changed their blood type from when they were a kid, now they have a different one. And some people thought they were one type, but then when they got checked, they were actually another. And yeah, so if you don't know it, come back to this video when you do know it, whenever that is. But if you do know it, you can just move on to your type. And I don't have the positive and negative here, like A positive, A negative. But if you guys are interested in the future, if you really enjoyed this and want to know more about even the bigger differences between each person, you let me know in the comments. Anyway, I think I'll stop blabbering and just continue the talking during the actual groups. Hello, group 1 or type A people. I am actually part of your group, so I'm super interested to see what it actually means for us that we have this. What are some specifics that maybe all of us share? Maybe things we're all gonna go through or all contracted to go through because we have this, and yeah, anything really we can find out. So the cards we got here are the Six of Swords, the Tower, the Six of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. So we have two sixes here, and also 6 plus 6 is 12, and 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 3. So we kind of have a 3 and a 6. Which I feel is quite significant, especially to me. When I was young, I used to be obsessed with the number 6 and then with the number 3. So 6, to me at least, is a number of really unification and creation. Like, it's the number of the real creators of the world. So I feel like there's something here trying to tell us that as well with these two number 6s, that it feels like part of our journey is to find that unification between the mind, body, and the spirit, and to change in that way, and become the real creators of our lives and our universe. Just like we have at the end here, the King of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups, creating that, really being the creator of this blissful world that we live in. So I think this is actually the most common blood type. So I guess a lot of us are here for that, to create this blissful happiness and to ground it into reality, like actually materialize it, create it here. And something that I feel from this is also that people with the blood type A usually have like a strong body. They might get, even though they might get sick often, they still persevere and stick, get through it. Um, so yeah, that's quite interesting. The Six of Cups is also an interesting one to come through here. There's definitely something about childhood being important for the type A's. Depending on how your childhood goes, I feel like that's when a lot of things are decided, and there's a lot of importance to the childhood of type A's. Like how the childhood went, how they felt during childhood, and I feel like there's a lot of lessons there as well from childhood. And part of it is bringing back the inner child out and putting it together with this very grounded energy that we also have, this very stable energy, putting these two together to make this 10 of Cups. So all of us have the ability to really unify ourselves and achieve this. Now, whether we will, that's another question. But we have the ability to, and I feel like we're maybe out of all of the other types, we really have the biggest, the easiest time, not the highest chances, but an easier time to do that because it's just in our blood and our DNA. And it's very normal for, I guess, type A's to go through big changes in life and to also want to make big changes, to not want to stick to the same thing, and to like exploring different ideas, topics, and also places and anything. Exploration, I feel, is a big thing, and change, a big change. So they will naturally kind of be drawn, we, I guess, because I'm part of this, will naturally be drawn to change. And even if there might also be some fear there of change that might have to be, transcended, gotten over. But I don't think all type A's are scared of change. It's just that change is a big part, and some just might have some learning to do with change as well. Let's get some of the oracle cards out. Part of what I wanted as well, especially with the starseed deck, and yeah, it's already coming through, was to see if we can find out what kind of ties we have to other, let's say, extraterrestrials, because it's quite obvious that we share DNA with some of them. So it's interesting to see which blood types share DNA, the most DNA with some type of beings. And getting the Mars energy card here, I think it speaks a lot to that most likely a lot of our DNA comes from or shared with beings who lived, or I don't think maybe they still live there, who knows, but beings from Mars. And there is definitely something here also about the other message from this card, the softening to love. It feels like type A's are really here to go through the conflicts, go through the anger, feel all of that, and want to make the change. So a lot might even feel like, oh, I just want to run away from all of this. I can't stand this anymore. But really, you're not here to run away per se, but you're here to change all of that, to soften to love, to end the anger and the conflicts. So maybe that's part of the carrying the DNA from Mars, us wanting to stop the conflicts, us feeling like I'm done with conflicts. I don't want to have this anymore. I feel that it's inside me. Like a part of me is used to conflicts, and a part of me like enjoys it in a kind of darker way, but I don't want it anymore and I want it to end. So I hope that makes sense to everyone. And we also have perspective here. None of this matters. Zoom out and find common ground. So again, here to find the common ground. Although you might be, we might end up being, especially in childhood, going through a lot of polarity, good and bad, darkness, light. Finding the balance is really the thing that we're very adept at, I guess, because of this DNA that we have, and the blood type that we have. So yeah, zooming out, seeing the higher perspective, making changes, and understanding. Let's see what other cards came through. So we have Sanat Kumara. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I do know that I'm pretty sure this being is supposed to be from Venus. So it's Mars and Venus, masculine and feminine kind of energies, but also, yeah. So it's interesting, like, isn't it? In the same reading, we get a being from Venus and the card from Mars. So Mars and Venus, Martian and Venusian DNA are embedded into our blood type itself. So we have that masculine part of us that wants to fight, that likes conflict sometimes, that can get angry. But we also have this part of us that's feminine and loves beauty, loves to just be and enjoy, and wants to nurture. So it's like, I think that's probably why it's also the most common blood type. It feels very balanced in a way. So we have this and we have that. We can be both. We can be just one. But we're here to really find the common ground between them. So that's quite interesting. A message from this card itself, light activation, shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So I guess we're all here to really shine our light. And there's something about light activation here. Easily activated DNA, that's what I'm hearing. So it's easy to activate. And there are certain parts that are essential to be activated. Let's get the other next card out here. We also have Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So there's a lot here about internal guidance and inner voice, trusting. So we are definitely not here to... how can I express this the best way possible? It feels like we're not here to see it to believe it. We're here to believe it and then see it. So just like the 10 of Cups and exactly these cards together, like believe in it first, and then you'll ground this into reality. So start with the trusting and the believing, and then move into actually forming it into reality. So that's really important, I guess, for all of us who have this blood type A. And we are, I guess, very connected in a certain type of way. I feel like connected to everything, but also very connected to our higher selves, especially. There's definitely a deeper connection. I remember someone telling me that I think type A is one of the newer blood types. Now, I don't know if this person was, was right. But it's also interesting to think about that, especially seeing that we got the Mars and the Venus energy. And I'm curious what the other groups will get, of course. But it does feel like if it is newer, it's because these beings have come in a bit later on to, I guess, give some parts of their DNA to us. And maybe that's why we're so much about change and so much about this having the duality, but also needing to balance it, because we have everything, and now is our time to balance it. Like, that's why the type A is the most common. Anyway, we also have creative solutions here. Think outside the box, view things from a higher perspective. Again, the higher perspective card, most definitely. We are able to do this. What I'm getting is, we were genetically engineered to be able to see the higher perspective. The other groups have merits of their own, but the way that our blood, like our DNA was made is specifically so that particular parts can be activated, and then we can see and experience a higher perspective if we allow ourselves to listen, of course, because not everyone does. And most likely everyone who has a type A blood type is definitely very creative. Like I was saying before, the 6 to me is like a number of creativity. So everyone of the blood type A is more creative and is more interested in creating itself, like wanting to create. So you like creating at least something. There's something out there, even if it's a hobby or a job or whatever it is, but you enjoy some kind of creation. And the way that you think isn't always standard. Or it can be, but then when you get activated, you feel that your activation itself is making you think in a different way. So I have some more tarot cards here. We got the Justice, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Hermit? This is the Hierophant. Okay. Yeah, again, this Hierophant right next to the Buddha as well, and both of these, it really speaks to... It feels like obviously not everyone who has the blood type A, but a lot of people who watch this particular video and have the type A are very old souls that carry, or just souls that carry a lot of knowledge. You don't have to be super old, but you do carry a lot of knowledge within you, and it's there to be really unlocked. And the Ace of Pentacles, again, is reminding me so much of that thing that I was told, that the type A is really one of the newest blood types. So, again, created for balance. Balance with creation, with the insights that we really have within us. Once they're activated, once we allow them to come through, we can bring balance to everything, to ourselves, and then to everyone else, to help everyone else as well. So this is quite an interesting one. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And the last card I have here, which my intention with these ones was to get some kind of advice for us. So, Fairy of Fantasy, you have a huge appetite for life, so explore the pathway that is right for you at this time. So yes, feel into it. Use your intuition and feel into your internal guidance and go on the pathway that feels the most right to you. Go on the pathway that brings you the most joy, because no matter what we do, as long as we're open to this guidance and are listening, I feel that there's no way for us to not get to this place of balance, to this place of sharing all of this wisdom that we have, the insight that we have. So don't worry, and Do what makes you happy. That's really what I feel this is trying to tell us. Anyway, type A's, my brothers and sisters. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If this resonated, please let me know, because I'm so curious if this, actually is legit, let's say. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, and if you're interested in a personal reading, details on how you can contact me on my email are down below. I hope I see you in my next video. Bye! Hello, group 2 or blood type B. Let's see what this blood type really means for all of you guys, and maybe why you have it, some particular traits you might all share, and yeah, it's anything we can really find out about this. So you guys got the Knight of Swords, the Page of Cups, and here the Page of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. So I can really see that this blood type, people from this blood type, they are very drawn to fast-paced life and just want things to happen quickly. They might be a bit impatient, and they like just going for it. Just jump in, just go for it and see what happens. I feel like a lot of these people who hold blood type B, I hope this doesn't like offend anyone. I don't know why it would, but I just wanted to say. I feel like a lot of the people who hold the blood type B are most likely a bit younger souls who are very interested in learning more and experiencing more, especially because of these two pages here. A lot of them would like to experience the riches and pleasures of life, to experience abundance, but to also experience a lot of, I just feel like a lot of things about love, like having a lot of like different kinds of relationships, not just romantic, of course, but with all family, friends, just different types of experiences. They want to experience everything, and maybe sometimes things happen like really quickly in these people's lives. These people, I mean you guys' lives. So it really feels like you just want to learn. And I also get the feeling that there's just this feeling of wanting to help, wanting to learn, wanting to be better, wanting to grow. And most likely a lot of you do enjoy traveling, moving around, exercise, just some kind of movement. And learning, most definitely. Learning, speaking. There's just a lot of feeling of that, like airy kind of feeling, air energy, even though we have this wand, 8 of Wands here. This 8 of Wands also reminds me of the swords, which is the air, like they're in the air, they're flying super fast. So I feel the air energy, but also I guess there's earth energy in you too. So it's a bit of a balance, but it really feels like you can really get taken up by the air energy kind of thing. Like you can get caught up in things. Let's see what oracle cards came through for you guys. Part of there we go. Part of what my intention was also with these starseed cards was to see if there's some kind of extraterrestrials that are connected more to this blood type. So here we have the Syrian energy card. So most likely blood type B people hold more energy from Sirius. The particular DNA is more Syrian than any other. We also have with the Hathors here, which is Hathor, ancient Egypt, very connected to that time. Very interesting. So roots from there. I'm also interested to hear if you guys do feel connected to ancient Egypt or to Sirius. Let me know in the comments. But let's see the messages of the cards themselves. Bringing harmony and balance, and deep love, mother's milk, birth is a portal. Again, like I was saying before, I feel the balance between the earth and the air with you. So part of your mission here must be to bring balance to yourself and to things around you, which is quite similar. Type A also had a bit of this as well. Makes sense. They're the most common blood types, type A and type B. So it would make sense that they are here to bring balance, and they're the largest group of people, because right now what we need on earth is to bring balance. It makes sense that the blood types that are most connected to that would be the most prevalent here on earth. And the Wheel of Hathor's card is quite an interesting one. There's definitely a connection to like the divine feminine. With I feel that also with the Sirius energy as well, like something about the divine feminine and the light and the nurturing. Maybe all of you are very nurturing, and I feel like you create things, but not always physical. A lot of your creations can be mental, or in some kind of other way. Like you express, you create by expressing, like maybe by speaking or by writing. It's not necessarily making something like with your hands. It's more like you're creating good energy as well, just with your presence and with your light. Like there's an innocence to it, which brings a good energy. I hope that makes sense. Let's see what other cards came through. We also have Freya here with phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are being revealed and released. Beginning within every ending. Again, another, feminine figure, by the way. Definitely blood type B people are more connected to the divine feminine, whether they know it and accept it or not. Because let's be honest, like a lot of people don't accept these parts of themselves. But once more of your DNA becomes activated, you start feeling it more. You start accepting it more. So working with the phases of the moon as well is most likely very important to blood type B people as well. So if you are not keeping track of the moon and how it can affect you, maybe you can journal about that. That's what's coming through to me right now. Journal about how the moon affects you if you still don't know, or how you feel in certain phases of the moon, and then see the similarities between how you feel in each cycle or each phase of the moon. You might find something there. I feel like a lot of you can be quite analytical as well sometimes. And illusions are being revealed. That's an interesting one. Maybe your light, and once you're in balance and once you share your light, you have the power to really reveal and dispel illusions everywhere. Lies, you're like a lie detector, or you can be. I feel like that's a big part of it. That a lot of times it's like you can be, if you allow yourself to be guided and to be activated and balance these parts. The Holy Grail, stop the endless search, inner quest. So a lot of you guys will probably have a big importance on your inner quest, where you go deep within your feelings, you explore your feelings, you explore your relationships, you explore that deep part of you that really drives you as well. So sometimes I feel like by being quick to act, you can, easily. Some of it is tapping into this guidance, this inner part of you that's guiding you, but sometimes some of it isn't. So I feel like part of what you guys are capable of doing is recognizing easily what is actually my intuition and what is, I guess, just a random stupid thought. Or maybe coming from other places. I feel like you're really good at going deep within, more than any other blood type. So whether, again, this doesn't mean that you're doing this right now and that you're already great at doing it right now, but you have the ability to, more than the other groups. Though obviously all groups have the ability to do that. You just have an easier time. But yes, there's definitely a big importance to the inner quest. So that's going to mean something different to each of you. So I feel like a lot of it is like thinking. You guys are really here to think. I feel like, yeah, part of it is like you're thinkers. You're here to think, to go deep, and to help and assist everyone else. Listen to your heart. Awaken psychic abilities and tune into the infinite. Again, tuning into the infinite, and listening, opening up to these psychic abilities, opening up to more spiritual things. So you might start off life being quite more on the intellectual side, but then start opening up to more spirituality. And part of that is so that you can balance and bring more of this energy. There's really something that you're bringing here, again, with like a portal. Maybe a lot of you are like portals as well. Like literally, you're a portal and things are coming through. energy is coming through you. But the more balanced you are, the more good energy you can bring through. The more less balanced you are, I guess the more compromised your portal is. And think of it in that kind of way, I guess. And let's see what tarot cards came through here as well. So we have the Emperor, the Empress, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, the Emperor and the Empress. Again, balancing that masculine and feminine energy, being able to act, but to also be, and finding abundance. I feel that people, type B people, will have a much easier time finding abundance and feeling abundant. Yes, feeling abundant and successful. And whether you're young, old souls, whatever, or just here to learn, I still feel this very big leader energy in you. So a lot of the type Bs will be leaders of some kind because of their ability to balance and bring through this light and this good energy, and their ability to go deep within and have those introspective moments where you know whether your thought is rational or not, whether your current idea is a good idea or not. But yeah, and the Eight of Cups, moving beyond what is normal, being the leader of something new, no matter how much abundance you found and success you found in the old ways of living, you still seek a new way. You still seek a better and higher way. It's just in you, like it's part of you, and it drives you to always look for betterment of yourself, but also of the world. So yeah, type B. This was an interesting reading. Let me know in the comments if any of this resonated. I'm really curious if this, really will. For me, mine resonated. I was the type A. But yes, let me know, please. And if you're interested in an interesting video, if you're interested in a personal reading, details on how you can contact me are down below. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye! Hello group 3 or type O people. Now we will see what this means for you having this type O. Do you guys have any similarities to each other? And what does this mean for you? Get any kind of information we can really from this. So what cards did you get? You got the 9 of Swords, the Priestess, the 3 of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles. So something that I want to say before is someone told me that type O is one of or out of the 4, maybe the oldest blood type. So it's quite interesting that it's a more rare type as well. And knowing that, I can feel and see, especially with these starting and ending cards, with the 9 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles, that there is energy that's carried through in this group that is kind of sad and limiting. So even though you carry a lot of high energy, and I feel that a lot of type O's are very, very intuitive. These people are more different. You guys are more different and very in tune. Can be quite feminine, but also not necessarily, just very in tune with your intuition, especially if you allow yourself. Can be more spiritual as well. Like, you have an inclination to be that. It doesn't mean you're gonna be that. I might be good at drawing, but I'm not drawing as a job now. I hope that makes sense. Like, it's not, even if you have the talent, you don't have to be using it. So what you guys have is this ability to tap in and to be much more connected because of this type of blood that you have. But you also, at the same time, carry a lot of burdens on you, a lot of just blocks, and it really feels like, the more memory, water holds memory, and blood is like water, it's liquid, it holds memory. So the more memories that you're holding, the more you're holding the negative, not just the positive. So I feel that in your life now, most likely it's going to be quite important to try to break through that, try to release that, and not just learn to live with it. For some, that might be the mission, to learn to live with it and make the best out of it. But for some, I feel that it's going to be quite important to, I guess, transcend it. Let it go. Let go of this. And yeah, really, you guys definitely have a different way of looking at the world. You see things differently, and you're always looking for a better way. Sometimes that can manifest itself in you being like thinking that someone else's life is much better than yours, and thinking that the grass is always greener on the other side. But sometimes it can also be like an ambition to do better, an ambition to reach this better place. I feel like inside you, you have this driving thing inside you that knows that you just have to keep going, that you can get there. Perseverance is really coming through. That word is coming through for you guys. You persevere, just like, this blood type has persevered for so long, and kept existing, I guess. You can persevere and get through anything. So no matter how bad things can get, you can keep going and get through it and really get where you need to get. And yeah, again, here with these two together, there's also something about working with your emotions and allowing yourself to express them and let them out so that you can be a more clean slate and receive more. You're definitely receiver is what's coming through, receiver. So let's see the oracle cards as well. And my intention with the starseed deck especially was to see if there's any connection to any kind of extraterrestrial DNA. And of course, in this one, by the way, this is obviously the third group. So group number 1 and 2 both got different cards that were of some kind of being. So that's quite interesting. This is a deck with many cards, and many of them are not, connected to any kind of place in the universe, let's say. So it's interesting that this is coming through Mentaken. So this type O must carry a lot of the energy and also the DNA of Mentaka, from Mentaka. So it makes sense. When I think of Mentakans, I kind of do feel this like kind of high priestess energy where you are intuitive. You can go deep, bringing unconsciousness to light, seeing the potential. It's like you see the potential, the potential, that there's potential in yourself, in others, and in the world. So something that's coming through now is that a lot of times you guys might associate with people that others wouldn't, because you just see the best in them and you want to bring out the best in them, while other people would be like, no, those are red flags, I'm staying away from that. But you're like, no, I want to help, and I see the good in them. So yeah, and I feel like you can bring out the good in people. That's part of the type O, I guess, perk. But yes, interesting. Mentakan DNA. Also, Forge Don't Follow. Let's not forget the second card. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. So that's quite interesting. Again, looking out to a new path, looking out to a path that no one else or not many other people are looking at, and forging your own path, going on it. And no matter how hard it can get, you know that if you keep going, you're going to get there. And again, the intuition, following the intuition and knowing that if you're following that internal guidance, you can get there. And I feel like that's such a nice message. Be the leader you wish you had. Moria? Oh God. Man names. Awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Yes, the universe is with all of you. The wear cloak of protection and love is really making me think that since you guys are probably all very intuitive and empathetic, it's important to protect yourself in some way, not just from humans and their negative energy, but from other beings that are on Earth as well. Because I feel, and I know, because I know a few people who are type O's, and all of them have had kind of experiences with other energies, other beings, and they're not even that spiritual. Like that, they grew to being spiritual, yes, but when they had those encounters, they weren't really that spiritual. So yeah, protecting yourself and finding a way to do that is going to be very important for you, type O's. And maybe also trusting in the universe, that trusting that you are protected, that nothing that isn't supposed to happen to you will happen to you. And knowing that, just knowing that you're safe is a protection and a shield itself, because beings that would like to, I guess, enter your field won't be able to, because you just, I don't know, I hope you guys get it, but like, you know that they can't affect you, so they can't affect you. But if you're scared, that's when they can affect you the most. Whew, Hilarion. Divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So type O's are very supportive to others. I feel like type O's have a very healing energy. And again, like I said, you probably might draw in people who are not the best out there, you know? Not everyone would want to associate with these people. Like I said, or they're just more negative, or there's something wrong, not wrong, but you know, they're like a heavier energy maybe. And you're attracting them because you can support them, and they can feel that you can support them as well. So that's where you again need to be careful with your sensitivity and make sure that you're always resting, you're always fine, that you're always healed, so that you can actually support everyone around you. Because it feels like just you being around people, your own energy supports and heals others. The type O blood type has this kind of radiant glow, I feel. Let's see what other card came through. We have open to abundance and enlightenment. And open to abundance, you know, another kind of green card, working with the heart chakra and love is, yeah, there's something about love and the heart chakra, making sure that it's never blocked, because that is like your energy center for a lot of you. So making sure that it's in balance so that you can provide that love to others and to yourself. And of course, the card itself is believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. Accepting plenty and prosperity. Releasing the blocks that you're holding on to, and accepting whatever comes to you, actually. Accepting whatever needs to come to you. And I think you all know that what's coming isn't always going to be like riches or amazing things. Sometimes what needs to come is ways to learn lessons. So I feel like you are more aware of that than others, and you'll probably experience that more than others as well. And what I'm feeling is like a climb, a slow climb for you guys. Like you're feeling the grind. That's part of it, like slowly climbing up and getting there. Not just in a work setting or in life, in life, but also to enlightenment, like slowly going each step and learning more about yourself, more about the universe, accepting more of it, and really getting there. You have the ability to do that. You have like an easier time to access that. Look for the highest perspective and see the divine in everyone. Again, seeing that divine in everyone, seeing the good in everyone. I feel like you're here to help. Your energy is very supportive, and the more that you see the good in everyone and accept them as they are, and allow yourself to help them, I guess, as well, the more you're kind of doing your mission. I feel like that's a mission for all blood types. Let's see, I have some tarot cards here as well. So we have the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. See, we have more of a good ending here with the tarot cards. I feel like, you know, that grind, that slow climb is taking you to this King of Wands energies, manifesting this energy within you. Because once you experience the journey, and once you get there, you can really tap into your full potential, which is a leader, but in the same way that this leader card, like the Forge Don't Follow, you make new paths. You can create new paths for yourself, and you can create abundance. You can create prosperity. You can create all of these things, but it doesn't happen quickly for you. And a lot of you will be working hard on this, whatever this is that you're creating. And again, and these people that I know that are type O's, I can definitely see that. And know that just because you have the ability to get there, doesn't mean we'll always get there, but at least we should have fun while trying to do it. Like, the more you believe, I feel for you guys, it's important to keep going and believe and know that you'll get there. And try to be as positive as possible. Know that you're bringing something special here. You're very special, so yeah, remember that. And it makes sense, like the O type is the one that can give blood to everyone else, but can't take any from the others. Again, makes sense with it being the oldest as well. So yeah, I feel like a lot of revelations from your group. The last card I have for you for advice here is I give you star dreams. Feel blessed and know that the troubles that have followed you are now far behind. So again, all of these troubles that you feel, not just from this life, but from your DNA as well, from your ancestors, from everyone, all of the memories from everyone, you feel them, you experience them on a deeper level, more than other blood types experience theirs. Know that all of that can be behind you, and you can look towards a new path, a new way. Forge your own new way. You have the ability to. You're powerful, and you can create whatever you desire. You can create whatever you need to create. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if it resonated. I'm super, super curious. Mine resonated with me. I was the first group. So I'm curious if it resonated with you guys too. If you're interested in a personal reading, details on how you can contact me on my email are down below. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye! Hello, group 4, type AB people. So, what does that mean for you? What are some overarching themes between all of you and your lives? And what do you have the potential to really be and do? Maybe we'll find out some of this during this reading. So you guys got the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Death, the Ace of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. So what does this mean? So instantly I'm getting this kind of feeling of this death, there's a reason it's in the middle. You guys, maybe at the start of your lives, will experience big themes like this. So themes of wanting to not just save money a lot, like there's definitely probably something there about that as well. Like needing to save, wanting to store whatever you can, but also being very reserved and not wanting to let go and share of the things that you have. And maybe being in a position of power in some way, in a position where you have more than others do of something. It doesn't have to be a material. Maybe it can be like you have more love than, for example, someone else does, or more loved ones. There's definitely something that you had more of, but you were not willing to share it. And that's definitely a theme of the whole world. Definitely people who are higher in positions where, and at the same time, not wanting to share any of that, wanting to keep it all to themselves, keeping it all in, as well as emotions, keeping it all in, trying to be this person that's more stoic or like doesn't seem weak. Also, I don't know, like, doesn't this guy look like Elon Musk a bit? Like the king here? I feel like that face, I feel like it was drawn to be him. Kind of reminds me of that. And I feel like there's a reason. It's like AB types are here to end that. AB types are here. They have the power and the potential to completely bring death to this whole system. Even if you were in the system, even if you're in this system right now, and you don't have to be at the top, by the way, but just adhere to it, I guess. You are here and you have the ability to really end it, to put a stop to it, to say no, to go and follow your heart, follow your passion, and build a new future, and slowly start building everything, practicing, and making it the best it can be, starting to open your heart as well, opening up more to spirituality and to deeper things, just more love too, opening up to love, opening up yourself to others, sharing your love, sharing whatever passion you have, sharing maybe the things that you create with others, being more open to sharing. So it really feels like AB is here to put an end to this. Well, you have the ability to. I don't know if you're gonna go and choose that. We have to remember always that these are things that we have within us. That doesn't mean we're always gonna use them. Just like if I'm good at something, it doesn't mean that I'm always going to use that. I hope that makes sense. Let's see what oracle cards came through for you guys as well. We got Star Brothers, Baby Steps, and Heareth. So, Horus energy, protection, love, that's loyalty, but love too, I guess. Safety and trust. And also, Horus is reminding me of Egypt and also a bit of avians, maybe blue avian or just avian kind of beings. So maybe there's DNA coming from those types of beings within your specific blood type. So something that you guys value a lot and that you have the energy of, I guess, is loyalty and trust. That's very important to you because in the past there was not enough trust. That's why there was no opening up. But now you have the ability to bring through trust, to make people feel safe, to make yourself feel safe and protected. It really has this feeling of balanced divine masculine, because here it was not balanced, but it needs to be worked on because it's a slow process for the death of the toxic masculine and the opening to softness and to more, to a different side of the masculine. So maybe a lot of you might even struggle with gender roles. That's what I'm hearing. Not being sure if you're a woman, like maybe you prefer being more masculine and you feel like, I don't know if I have to be this or that. And if you're a man, again, you're not sure if you should be sensitive or you should be stoic. You have this like feeling like not knowing. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to be. I don't know how to be. But it's finding the balance between them that you have the ability to do. Baby steps. Again, baby steps. I can see that here in the cards as well. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Again, opening that Ace of Cups, that opening to intuition, even though you might have been really stuck and the world itself was stuck in thinking in the very one-sided way. Now you're opening up to all kinds of possibilities, and like more is possible. We're not just stuck in the system. We can break out of the system, and that intuition of yours leads you out and leads you to where you need to go. And again, it's not going to happen fast for you. You're slowly working on this, slowly working it out and making it happen. And with this card here, longing for home and homesick for the stars, homesick for what you may have had in another world, homesick for, how it was, seeing it here and not resonating with what's happening, not resonating with the energy. Even if you had this energy in yourself, like if you were doing some of these things that I mentioned at the beginning, you don't want to do that anymore. You're craving a better world, a better life, a better, just all around better everything, energy of the whole, everyone, the world, the people. So you're reaching for something, you're searching for something. You don't really know what, but you know that there's something better out there and you want to build something better out there. So for you, what's important is working on things, working on yourself and working on helping others too. We also have Mercury here, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. So communicating, going to be very important for the type that you are, and making sure that you release all of these things, that you're not holding on to it like people did in the past. No longer should we hold on to these feelings, and it really feels like you have the ability to let go of all of the shit that everyone is holding on to. And there's also something about ancestral pain and ancestral stuff that you're holding on to, the memories in your blood itself. Blood carries memories, and you're carrying all of that, but it's time to release it. And this is why you're here now. This is why you're in type AB, to release that and to work towards a better way, like open a new door for yourself and then consequently for everyone else too. And we also have enter the magic and manifest your dreams. Very fitting for you guys. Living in the moment, seizing the moment, making what you will with anything. Like if life gives you lemons, like make lemonade, as they say. And again, it is using this King of Wands energy, that exact phrase, like if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. That's something I feel like the King of Wands would do, and would just make it into a whole like business. But it's using that for the betterment of everyone around you, and not holding it for yourself. So being responsible with what you have, with your finances and with everything, like your emotions, your energy, being responsible with your energy, not just giving away your energy to anyone, or holding everything in and not letting anything out. Again, being responsible with everything that you have. And manifest your dreams, focus on your vision and seek satisfaction and contentment. Again, knowing that you can build a better world. Magic exists. You can create magic. You can create this beautiful place that you know it exists. You've lived in it. on another planet, in another world, in another universe, maybe even. You've lived it, you've experienced it, you know it exists, you know it can happen. It's just a matter of building it. And you are here to really start this movement up. So focus on what you love, do what you love, feel the magic, feel feel yourself. I don't know why that's coming through, feel yourself. But yeah, it is. We also have the World, the Ace of Cups coming through again, and the Wheel of Fortune. So turning the world up on its head. Again, just like I was saying at the start, things are the way that they are, but that doesn't mean they have to stay the way that they are. And you are here to really turn them all around. Whatever, it's like very Age of Aquarius kind of energy that you guys hold. It's like you were made to be you're created so that you can be like this, so that you can make these changes, so that you can turn things upside down, so that you can open up. It's like opening up Pandora's box, but Pandora's box is the one you're opening is like full of good things. Yeah, like it's full of things that will bring some chaos to the world, but in the end will bring good. So you're the one trying to build the good. Even if you open the chaos box, things have to fall down so that you can rebuild them. And yeah, it's like you're holding the light that can bring the change to the world. So interesting, group 4. And the last card I have for you, Fairy of the Mystic Forest. You have the power and aptitude to make your dreams come true. All you need now is commitment to make it happen. That is a very good way to wrap up your whole reading. Again, you have the power to make your dreams come true. All you have to do is have commitment with this 8 of Pentacles. Commit. Keep going, keep working towards it. You can make it, you can create it, you can manifest your dreams and create a better world. Make the world what you want it to be. Anyway, group 4, I loved your reading. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this. If you're interested in a personal reading, also, you can see how you can contact me in the description below. And I hope you have an amazing day. And I hope I see you in my next video. Bye!